Welcome back to our overview of all of the lists from the Bolt Action Welsh Nationals. All the lists in this video will be dual platoon to save me saying it each time, but jumping in 40th place was Ben S. He was running Germans, 20 dice. He had a mixture of all the popular German units you might see: multi-launchers, MMG motorcycles, Dakar Panzer IIIs, Fallschirmjäger, SS squads with SS officers, pioneers and a flamethrower team in transports. Overall, a pretty good army this one, with lots of dice and lots of tools to get the job done. 39th was Paul J. He was running Soviets, 17 dice dual platoon with a mix of units and experience levels: assault engineers, LMG squads with 2 LMGs, a partisan squad, Strafbat squads, sniper detachment with double sniper rifle, and that was all supported by a Katusha, a BA-10 and a ZiS-3 alongside some AT teams. 38th place was Shawn B. He was rocking Romanians, 20 dice. He had combat pioneer sections and a flamethrower with transport, regular infantry squads with Panzerfaust, a couple of TACOM R2 tank destroyers, and 5 units that could fire high explosive with his multi-launcher, double medium mortar and double light artillery. Tasty little list this one, although I did notice he didn't take advantage of the latest FAQ's offering of MMGs on his trucks. In 37th place was Rob R. He was running Australians. He had 19 dice. It was quite an aggressive build with 3 squads of Engineers, 2 squads of Commandos, veteran scouts and 2 Dakar Stewards. A really good list for pushing and keeping your opponent on the back foot, this one, because of the Australian forward deployment rules, giving you the opportunity to set yours up first and then your opponent can't set up within 18. Although with all those flames and Stewards, you might want the enemy to get close to you. 36th place was Simon R. He was running Italians, 15 dice. He had M Battalion and Cavalleria squads, supported by double Dakar M15s and 4 high explosive assets. A little bit low on the dice count, but all in all, reasonably competent this list. In 35th place was Tim G. Tim G was running Germans, 18 dice. He had Pioneers, Fallschirmjäger, Heer and Osttruppen squads, Dakar Panzer III, multi-launcher, double heavy mortar, and a SDKFZ 7.2 with the quad light autocannon, and he'd paid for the armoured cab. It is a pricey one, that one, but it is a lot of fun. In 34th place was Pete B. He was running British with 21 dice. He had lots of manoeuvrability with his Chindits, 6 LMG bikes, backed up with a Dakar M3 Stewart and a static Bofors autocannon and Bofors Porty truck. Pretty strong build here, and it's nice that he's gone for some of the more unique units. In 33rd place was Paul C. He was running Soviets and he had 18 dice. He had mounted recon squads with flamethrower in universal carriers, guard squads, double Dakar Stewart, but interestingly, he hadn't taken advantage of any of the AT team triple selection options to really bolster his dice count. In 32nd place was Sally H. She was running Germans, 17 dice, 3 multi-launchers backed up with M15, double Gewehr snipers. She had Brandenburgers, which encourages your opponent to get their units on the table so your multi-launchers can target them, veteran Gebirgsjäger and Sturm Pioneers. Reasonably strong list there with some of the German greatest hits such as the Polizei tank. And in 31st place was Mike S. He was running US at 20 dice. It was a well-designed US list of BARs, multi-launchers, Dakar Stewart, and engineers in a Dodge, a couple of recce jeeps, and 2 artillery tractors with an HMG. Man after my own heart there with the double tractors. But I do have to say I'd be worried about the engineers riding solo, unsupported, when they're getting into point-blank range. All of those lists were dual platoon, which is true for most lists across the tournament, and the average dice count across 40th to 31st was 18.5 order dice, against a tournament average of 18.65. So we can see the dice count going up alongside the rankings. Tune in to the next video to see if that trend continues. Ta-ta for now.